big plays like that, game winners, last second shots, kind of things like that. And so, I'm comfortable in the situation. KT, credit to him, he got downhill, drew two guys and, made the right play. He could easily, took a contested two and, tried to be the hero there, but, it was a selfless play, saw me up top, kicked it out, and, I hit the shot. And so, I'm going home happy.
Really proud of our team's resilience, the fight. We hadn't been in that situation all year where we were down. We hadn't been down double digits all year, which is a crazy stat that 20 games and never trailed by double digits. I thought George Ross's got a great team. Chris is a great coach. They have a great staff. They run good stuff. They have great players. They're really hard to play against on both ends of the floor. They got great shot blocking. They got great athleticism. They got really good size. They shoot it well. They run good stuff. We knew we were really going to have to find to play well to have a chance. And I thought we didn't play great, but we competed great. And there's a difference. We could play much better. Obviously missed a ton of free throws. We were a little sloppy at times, but you couldn't compete better than we did. And for us to get punched in the mouth, to really first time all year, kind of taste your own blood and then respond like we did. I was super proud of the fight resolve. We can play a lot better. We will play a lot better. But a lot of great things down the stretch of that game. In money time to close that out on both ends of the floor. We made an adjustment late to go with Paul to change our pick and roll coverage because they were really hurting us with Robbie in the pick and roll coverage, and we went with Paul and went to a more aggressive coverage. We turned him over 3 times. Robbie gets a great stop late, on Marshall, makes an amazing individual defensive play to get the stop late, and then we call timeout, and I thought KT made an unbelievable play there to get the ball to Rob late to close the game, and that's what we're gonna live and die with that, and there's nobody I've seen who's more clutch than Robbie Avila. There's just feel like every time he gets a shot like that, he's gonna make it. You never feel like he's gonna miss him, and that's a great luxury as a coach to have. But credit to KT for making the right play. We knew, I told him the timeout. We'd run the same thing with Q before, and Q got in there. They put 2 of the ball. Castro came and blocked it, and Q should have thrown it out, and he didn't see it, and he just went off one, and got it blocked. And so we talked about that. If Castro sinks, Rob's going to be open with that spacing, and he was. And KT delivered the ball. Unbelievable play. Great shot by Robbie to finish it.